welcome, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Well, I love you, too. Welcome to The Tonight Show, everybody. Yeah. Well, guys, after weeks of waiting, tomorrow afternoon at 1:15 p.m., President Biden will hold his first presidential press conference. People who normally watch soaps will be like, who's the new beefcake on Young and Restless? Yep, news ratings are down, so CNN asked Biden if he'd be willing to do the press conference dressed like one of the Avengers. After being first for 4 years, I wonder how many people Biden will call on before Fox News. Be like, yes, you in the back from the Sister Ignatius Middle School Gazette. Biden's dealing with North Korea, a border crisis, and a global pandemic. But of course, the first question will be, sir, why did you fall 3 times going up the stairs of Air Force One? Follow-up question, is Major the dog happy to be back at the White House? Actually, to prove that he's fine, when Biden returned to the White House last night, he jogged a couple steps on the South Lawn. I think it helped. Let's see how he did. Yeah. No, that's all right. That's all right. That's all right. I'm sure that'll squash all the conspiracy theories. It looked like he was going to try to catch a bus and then thought, I'll wait for the next one. Some news from overseas. Well, here's something I didn't expect to be talking about. A massive cargo ship got spun around and stuck in the Suez Canal, blocking more than 100 ships. Look at this thing. It's giant. Look at that. If you look closely, the ship has a tiny bumper sticker that says student driver. So,
come on.
Traffic is backed up for miles and hundreds of ships are delayed. Do you know how stressful it is to parallel park when there's someone behind you? Imagine blocking a whole hemisphere. And you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's a tough day for that captain. Right now, he's trending worldwide on Twitter as #DocBlocker. Listen to this. I read that Pfizer has begun testing an oral antiviral drug for COVID. Man, if they can just put the medicine into a chicken sandwich, America will flatten the curve by Friday. By Friday. Trust me. Imagine if this oral drug has to be refrigerated. Pfizer's going to be like, have fun swallowing a minus 80-degree ice marble. Meanwhile, researchers in Mexico have invented a new mask. Higgins, you'd be very excited about that.
I can't wait to hear about it.
Now look at this. They invented a new mask over in Mexico. They claim reduces the risk of infection while eating or talking.
Oh.
Take a look at this. There you go. What? What are you talking about?
Dog nose?
What are you talking about, man? That's it, right there. That solves it.
It makes sense. It's got to reduce the risk by at least 50%.
Yeah. Sure, man.
Sure, absolutely. I have a feeling whatever's going that way is probably coming this way as well. So, but whatever. I mean, it looks like a nose thong.
Nose diaper.
The most interesting part is underneath that is 2 even tinier masks over each nostril.
Wow.
Right now, the CDC is calling it groundbreaking and wildly ineffective. Some business news. I saw that Southwest Airlines is doing away with social distancing and has decided to return to its pre-pandemic boarding procedures. I think the real story here is that Southwest is claiming that they have boarding procedures. If you don't remember Southwest's old boarding procedure, it's basically this. Yeah, that's it, yeah. Oh, I'm in section. Now seating the D section. Oh, I'm D. No, I'm sorry. A first, then D. Speaking of air travel, we mentioned this last month, and we got thousands of letters. Did we?
Why not, man? Why not?
I don't believe that. But we got thousands of letters.
Thousands, man.
People still write letters.
You got hundreds of thousands of letters.
That's correct. We got thousands of letters asking us to talk about it again, apparently.
Oh, good, good.
Because the Philadelphia airport has a robot. Do you remember this? Yeah. It delivers food to travelers. But actually, the way it works is it's a robot, and then there's someone who works there, and the robot follows the person who works there, and then the robot follows him, then whoever's eating the food has to go in the robot and get their sandwich out of the robot.
That sounds efficient.
Or they could just have the human bring the sandwich over to the people. Yeah, this much.
You don't want hands on your hoagie. So, you know, the robot.
Hey, don't talk dirty.
No, he didn't mean that. No, he's.
What happened? I left and that's a filth show?
No, in Philadelphia, that means a sandwich.
Yeah. You don't want hands on your hero.
Yeah, you don't want.
Hey!
Hey. Guys, by the-
Filthy.
No, he doesn't mean that type of hero. He means a sandwich.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But you don't.
It keeps paws off your po' boy.
Okay. All right.
Because all getting.
I've had enough of a
Whatever. It doesn't even matter. So, how does your
Up your
sandwich get
buttos.
made? How does your sandwich get made?
I mean, safely in a facility by other robots.
We can't just. Can't you just get your sandwich there and you handle it, your sandwich?
I think, they're trying to cut down risk, man. Come on. we do what we can, man.
Or you do too much. I think. Well, anyways, it delivers food to travelers, but now get this. This is what Philadelphia Airport is doing now. They're asking for name suggestions.
Oh, no.
For the robot. Well, just watch this.
The food delivery robot at Philadelphia International Airport needs a name, and the airport wants your help. Travelers can come up with a list of names, and the airport will narrow them down. There will then be a contest to pick the name.
This is such a bad idea. You're going to let Philly choose the name?
Yes!
Perfect. Well, congratulations. Say hello to R2D Bag, everybody. You win. No, you win. You're right. Let them choose. The robot's working now, but next month the Phillies fan will hurl that thing at a Mets outfielder. Just trust me. Watch. Yeah, exactly. Listen to this. Wedding retailer David's Bridal. You guys know David's Bridal? Well, they're saying that weddings are coming back, but they're taking on a more casual tone. Yeah. It was only a matter of time before people were like, wait, is spending $5,000 on a dress you only wear once stupid? It is? It's getting so casual, David's Bridal is keeping all of their dresses in bins like it's TJ Maxx. You looking for a dress? Yeah, no problem. We have, this whole bin is small to extra large. We don't put it in size, it's in that pile. Now, well, guys, everyone is keeping a close eye on their brackets ahead of next week's Final Four, but we thought it'd be fun to pick a different kind of Final Four. That's right, it's time for a News Flub Final Four. Here we go. Okay, let's look at our picks here. Oh, there they are. Our top 4 news flubs. First, we have a reporter who runs into some issues with her microphone. Let's see how it goes.
Casenet Lawless is live on the scene tracking down new information. Good morning, Annette.
That's right, Gloria, and those fire crews are still out here right now.
I think...
It's the Philly robot. Yeah.
Well, no, I watched her all the... She's on SNN, Satanic News Network. Yeah, I've seen her before. Honey, you have a great voice for broadcasting.
Thank you.
The followers of Satan, thank you. Let's get back to the board here. This next clip, a news anchor in Virginia realizes he's made an unfortunate mistake. Take a look at this.
Check your panties. About 175,000 rice. I think that was supposed to be pantries.
I couldn't warn you before I saw it.
Oh.
Check your panties.
Rice.
Let's look at another clip here. This next one is a BBC anchor. And he's about to start the news broadcast, but man, he struggles to find his spot. Take a look at this. Yep. No.
Hello and welcome.
Yeah! Stuck the landing.
Nailed it.
Stuck the landing. What? It's all right. What? Hello and welcome. It's like, here's our last pick here. This clip is about a man who had some trouble with Zoom. I'm sure you saw it. Take a look at this.
A Texas lawyer proves that technical difficulties can happen even at the worst of times.
Can you hear me, Judge?
I can hear you. I think it's a filter.
I'm here live. I'm not a cat.
All right, what do you think? Oh, wait, was it the reporter with audio issues? Was it check your pantries? Was it confused BBC? You don't have to boo him. Wow. Guy had a rough day already. Gosh, now you're booing him. Or cat lawyer. I think it's check your pantries.
Yeah.
Check your pantries. We have a winner. Some entertainment news this summer. Disney is releasing Black Widow and Cruella on Disney Plus for $29.99 each. Yeah. When you drop $30 to watch a movie at home, Disney Plus just starts playing a clip of Jafar laughing. And finally, this is pretty strange. Here in New York this week, dolphins were spotted swimming in the East River. Check this out, it's real. Look at that. Wow. Yeah, amazing. They're the only dolphins that smoke cigarettes through their blowholes. Wow. Unbelievable. After a few hours in the East River, they became the first marine life to check themselves into SeaWorld. I gotta be honest, it's nice to hear about sea life unexpectedly showing up in something other than Cinnamon Toast Crunch.